Good afternoon. I'm really excited to be here to share my journey from research to commercialization for my company, SESI Technologies. So you see on stage here some corn. If you want to make some popcorn after here, you can come for some. But this device I am holding here was designed, manufactured, assembled, put together by students and graduates from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Ghana. It was not made in China. It was made in Ghana, right here. And I'm going to walk you through the journey, which is my journey as a fresh electrical and electronic engineering graduate, and my research work at the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering in KNUST, and how that has yielded SESI Technologies, which is currently developing and commercializing technologies that are addressing problems in the agricultural value chain in Ghana. So, SESI Technologies, we are a group of young, passionate graduates from Ghana, committed to using technology to empower farmers and the agricultural value chain to help reduce losses, increase productivity, and maximize income for farmers in the agricultural value chain as a whole. And what we do is that we develop technology solutions, products, and services that helps farmers, agribusinesses, and anyone that works in the grain value chain reduce losses, maximize productivity, and increase their income. So how did it start? I started as right after school in KNUST. I joined the Department of Agriculture and Biosystems Engineering as an engineering researcher working on a USAID-funded project to figure out how we can develop simple, low-cost technologies to help reduce post-harvest losses in grains. We had identified that one of the major causes of losses in grains is high moisture content, and there were no viable, inexpensive solutions that could accurately and easily measure the moisture content of grains that smallholder farmers could get access to. And so my work or my job was to design a solution to that problem and then figure out how we would have something that was cheap, affordable, reliable to help farmers measure the moisture content in their grains. And so after a year and a half of work, we developed this moisture meter, which helps farmers measure the moisture content in their grains so that they know whether the grains are dry enough for storage, for harvest, for sale. And that helps to reduce post-harvest losses, which accounts for up to 30% of losses in the grain value chain. And so we came up with these prototypes, which do not look so nice. If you are in engineering, you realize that this is quite crude and rudimentary, but it still did the work. And for the purposes of research, we had achieved the purpose. Having developed this, I was ready to go back to my life. My research work is done. I'm going to do whatever I was doing before I came to do research. But I had a moment of epiphany. I was like, look, I spent almost 2 years of my life doing this. Is it going to end up as just research that lives on the shelf and then nothing comes out of it? And then I was like, no, this can actually be commercialized. And so I set up SESI Technologies to try and improve and commercialize this grain moisture testing technology. And our first office was a very tiny space provided to us by KNUST. So after a lot of further research and development to refine the product, make it look better, make it work well, make it reliable, we got to a point where we were semi-confident to actually put the product in the market. And that is my team supplying the first batch of moisture meters to the Adventist Development Relief Agency. Now, we had done that, we had proven that this could work. So where do we go from there? We realized that just being able to build stuff is nice, but that doesn't build a sustainable business. I had to go back to the drawing board and figure out, okay, if I'm going to build this technology company, what do I need? I realized that I needed money, I needed to hire people, so I started looking for money. I started looking for opportunities to raise funding. So over the course of about 3-4 months, and this is touching on some of the things that our panelists just shared, I was able to raise $100,000 in funding, which were mainly through startup pitches, prize winnings from startup programs. And then I had my first set of employees. And then I discovered that, look, yes, we have built this innovation, it solves a problem, it works. But then went around speaking to a lot of farmers. In fact, over 600 farmers in 37 different communities in Ghana. And they were like, yeah, we like your technology, it's nice, but we are not going to buy because it's too expensive. So we were like, okay, what if we made it cheaper? Then they were like, well, even if you made it cheaper and then I bought this, why would I spend money on this when I'm going to end up selling my grains on the market for the same price as the farmer that did not buy this or use any kind of technology? And then we realized that we needed to sit back and really think about this very well to see how we would actually build a viable, sustainable business out of this. And in the realization of that and in the engagement with the different farmers, we realized that the needs, while we're solving a critical need, the needs of the farmers went far beyond just being able to measure the moisture content of their grains. And so we came up with we're like, okay, what can we do? What problems can we solve that would put us in the position to both build a sustainable business while really commercializing and bringing the benefits of the technology we've developed to the farmers so that it can be of benefit to them. So over a course of about 2 years, we expanded our products and our service portfolio to include a number of things that came together to provide a comprehensive solution to smallholder farmers' needs, which included a bundle of post-harvest management services such as drying, threshing, market access, warehousing. We also realized that one of the most important challenge to farmers after they have measured the moisture content and ensure that the moisture content was right was storage. And so what's the point of getting the moisture content right when I cannot store effectively? So we went back to the drawing board, designed this hermetic storage bag, which ensured that farmers could store their grains for up to 2 years without no insect infestation, without no damage by mold, and without having to put in any dangerous poisonous chemicals in their grains, which was usually what they would do. So all in all, we're building a set of solutions that complemented each other, that worked together to create a holistic solution to the post-harvest management problem that we're trying to solve. And so our impact so far, we are currently, our solutions are currently being used by more than 5,000 smallholder farmers across Ghana. We have 800 plus agribusinesses, including some of the most popular ones, Farmer Line, Agro Center, and so on and so forth. We have manufactured and sold more than 2,000 of these moisture meters, all of which happens in our facility in Kumasi, run by graduates from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We have manufactured and sold more than 200,000 of the hermetic bags that I just showed. And then we have, beyond the grain moisture meter, we have brought 4 additional hardware and IoT-based technology solutions, also through the same innovation process to market.